Hello?
Computer's so slow. August 11th, that's today.
Is it just you and me, or am I just not seeing anybody else?
You don't see me?
I see you, Gordon. Oh, there's Marcia. Okay.
Hi, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Who is that?
Hi,
That's
it's Bryn
Mr.
Levy.
Levy. He's actually in Peru.
So excuse
Coming
me,
in
guys.
from
I
Peru.
hope the internet lasts here. But my wife is joining as well as a backup. Hopefully.
And Jude is coming.
Oh. Yeah. Never fails.
What'd you lose?
No, my computer is just running so slow. I'm getting on the Mac, you get the little spinning color wheel of death.
There's Michael.
It's just taking forever to load anything.
Instances. The killer of Sarah Everard, Wayne Cousin.
There we go.
Was known to be an indecent exposure at Fletcher, and this was never taken particularly seriously, and it was never recorded.
Okay, who is that?
Can you see me?
Hi, Michael. Yes.
Hi.
Hi, Michael.
Hi.
Okay, so we just have the one case. I don't think we're voting on anything tonight. Michelle, before we get started, I noticed in an email you told Mr. Beach that we don't confer with the building inspector on issues related to interpretations, but we do. We just don't bring them into a meeting. Like, it's not a hearing nor the.
I told him that over the phone, and he
Okay.
came in person. I told him that as well.
Yeah, it's not a hearing. We do our work. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Behind the scenes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we have bodies. Let's do this. I'd like to call to order the Woodstock Zoning Board of Appeals meeting, August 11th, 2022. Do I have a second?
Second.
Okay. Gordon Wemp.
Marcia Zwilling.
Michael Castiglione.
We have a quorum. I'd like to submit the minutes for approval from July 28th, 2022. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. We have a public hearing scheduled tonight. ZBA case number 22-22, application of Bryn Levy for property. Is it Levy or Levy?
Levy.
It's Levy. It's Levy. Thanks.
Application of Bryn Levy for property located at 439 Abbey Road, Mount Tremper, New York, 2457. A 5.93 acre parcel located within an R5 zoning district for a variance from the zoning law of the town of Woodstock, use regulations, section 260-24B, accessory structures and features in yards, in order to construct a 16-foot by 32-foot in-ground pool in the front yard. Okay, at this point, we're going to turn it over to the applicants so they can describe their project to us, and we'll look along on the application to tell us why you're here for the variance. Go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you, Gordon. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, that's great. There I see. I don't know if you see my wife is also there, so she can add anything, but I'll
Yes.
get the ball rolling.
Great.
So we do have a house that sits on top of Abbey Road, so the whole property kind of faces downhill. The front kind of manicured part of the house, actually for us, the driveway goes to the uphill part, so that's our kind of front entrance. The back of the house is actually our front of the house, because as I said, the manicured part and the house kind of faces downhill. So that's the whole primary kind of area of the house, the outside area. So that's obviously where we want to put the pool. Behind the house goes uphill and up, into the whole forest area. And it's very far from the street, so you don't have any visibility at all from the street.
Okay. Any questions from the board? No, I guess I'm close by, so maybe I'll take this one. I'll zip up and take a look. Maybe I'll do a bike ride up there. That's my Abbey Road's my turnaround from my bicycle route.
That is impressive in of itself. My car has difficulty going up.
Well, I don't go up
So-
Abbey Road. I go to it. I do the rest of the hills. Yeah. No, not that impressive.
So we give you permission. My wife is currently there right now. I'm traveling right now, but if we are not on property, you're more than welcome to walk around.
Okay, what's the best number to call you at the house?
You can either get hold of myself or my wife. I can give you our cell phone numbers now, or I don't know if
Is
you have
that
it
the
on record.
201-893 number?
Yeah,
That is.
Okay.
Do you have two? Do you have two of them? Because
I have a
my wife.
336 number. Is that a fax or?
no.
Oh, that's the pool place. Okay. I just have the one, the one that ends in 98.
So,
Yeah, that's
the same,
Brenn's.
and then the same number that ends with a 5 instead of an 8 is Beverly.
Same number, just a 5 differential on the end. Okay.
Correct.
Correct. So either one of those numbers. I'm traveling, so maybe difficult to get hold of me. I'm actually in South America right now.
I'll call Beverly then, and I'll probably get by either tomorrow or Monday. I'll take a scoot over there.
I won't be up on Monday, but we will be back on Thursday and Friday of next week.
Okay. Do you mind if I zip on the property if you're not there then?
You can do whatever you like.
Okay. All right. Then I'll probably just give you a call to let you know I'm doing that.
That is
anyway.
absolutely fine. No problem.
Okay, great.
Gordon, I just want to state that Joe is on the call now.
Joseph Bellick. Put him on the ledger.
I'm here.
Okay, so this is about the pool on Abbey Road, Joe, that we're discussing.
Um,
It's mostly hill, and they have a small area in the front where they can really put a pool. It's kind of, I guess, that's pretty much it. And they're pretty
Well,
far back.
Will they invite us back after it's in to test it?
You got it.
I've been gathering those this summer from clients and whatnot. Yeah.
So your summers for the next 10 years should be all set, right?
Yeah, I'm even gonna have a card that you can punch and get free gifts if you swim your pool. Join the pool club. I'll swim my way across Ulster County. Regular Burt Lancaster. Okay.
Nobody's, I was on mute. No wonder no one was listening.
What's
I
that?
have one question. So basically, I just want to clarify that there is absolutely no other place to put the pool other than a front yard.
Correct.
Well, sorry, Bev, you could put it kind of uphill, but now we start cutting into all the forests, etc. Region. So it's not like there's no place. It's just kind of wouldn't be the orientation of the whole house.
It wouldn't be
Okay.
what?
The orientation, the whole house kind of faces downhill.
But it's all
So-
forest. There's nowhere for it to go. It's not developed at all.
The house is backed into a forest.
Okay.
Yeah, it's state land. Oh,
Yeah.
well, sorry, it leads all the way into state land. So we'd be cutting down quite a good number of trees.
Okay, well, I'll take a look, and if I have any questions about it, I'll give a call and I can confer with the members here, what I think. I'll take pictures and whatnot.
And there is a flat part to the right, but that's septic, correct,
That's
Brian?
the septic is on the right? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
that-
there is a flat part that you could put it to the right, and we asked about that, but it is septic.
Okay,
Yeah,
very
that's a
good.
good point.
Okay, well, if there aren't any more questions, Michelle, could you read the contiguous neighbors?
So I will point out that they actually own the lot that's right next to them as well. We have Joel W. Stickney on Abbey Road, doesn't have a number. Joel Walzer, 430 Abbey Road, and we just received a letter.
Can you mute yourself, Brian? There's so much noise. It's hard to hear Michelle.
Yeah,
I will do that. Sure.
thank you.
Go
Better.
ahead, Michelle.
We just received an email from Mrs. Walzer. I don't know if everybody received that. She just sent it like at 6:06. I just saw it, and she is not okay with the pool being placed where it is. And then we have New York State off of Abbey Road, lot 16 and number 17. So the only communication that was received was the one from Mrs. Walzer that we just received now.
What is,
There was a letter
what is
as
Mrs.
well.
Walz's address?
430 Abbey Road,
There was-
430.
Was that the letter that came in?
Yes.
Okay.
Does she give a reason why?
I can forward it to you tomorrow so you guys can read it.
Sure. Okay. I mean, she's a little bit down from us on the other side of the street, so she's the furthest neighbor. But
I mean, I
The
don't even
problem
know.
is that noise carries strangely, and I think that was a concern.
Well, sometimes we get concerns that would not be remedied by not using a variance. Like, is it gonna be just as noisy being in the backyard on the side yard
Right.
as it would be the front yard? Sometimes people say that, oh, well, if they do this addition, there'll be construction noise, Well, yes, that's what happens when people build additions, So we take everything, we know what to look at when what's the State Farm, that farmer's insurance guy? We've heard a few things, so.
I have one more question. You said you own the adjacent lot to you. Is that also forest? You're muted.
Yeah, I muted both of them because of the background noise.
Forgive me. Yes, it is. It's all forest.
Okay.
All right, well, I think we need to put our eyes on it, and I'll read the letter, see what the concerns are, and I can communicate with either of you or both of you afterwards. If I
Okay.
have any questions, so.
So what is that? What happens from here? It's an inspection and
We'll do our due diligence. If we can come up with a decision in 2 weeks, we will. If we run into any problems, it may take us a little longer. We typically have, we have legally 62 days to render a decision. And I guess if we don't render a decision, then it's a no. But we have, we try to do it quicker than that. If we're not running into any problems, I'll get over there soon And hopefully we can sort through this next week.
Okay, thank you.
Thank
And
thank
then,
you very much.
what you can do after our next meeting is the 25th. You can call on the 26th. Michelle will send an email regarding our decision if we do render one on the 25th. And you can call to see if we have voted on it. And if we haven't, then it might be the following meeting. So
That's the 26th.
the 25th.
Oh, the
The
25th.
26th,
sorry.
you can contact me, which is a Friday.
Yeah, yes, you can
Okay.
contact on the 26th. Yes, yes,
Thank you. Thank you.
yes.
Okay,
Okay, so with that, did you read all the contiguous neighbors, Michelle?
Yep,
So
we're all
with
done.
that, I would like to close the public hearing. At this time, we can still receive written communications regarding the case, but with the public speaking of it like this is closed. So with that, I would like to close the public hearing. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And with that, I would like to recess case 2222. I have a second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye, okay. Thank you.
thank you so much.
Bryn.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Good night. All right, well, we're not poised to vote on any decisions tonight. I am going to meet with Mr. Hoffman tomorrow to discuss some issues with the 5 cabins. There's a lot of questions I have in regards to, there's a lot of talk about it being grandfathered. So I want to see what's been grandfathered in, because certain things were just never allowed. And it seems to me that they have full operating cabins now. So anyway, I have a lot of questions.
Yes, I drive past Rick's Road. I see different rentals there a lot every time I go up and down.
Uh-huh. And I got to sort through this Mr. Beach's interpretation too. So I'm going to be speaking with Butch tomorrow morning. And then we're just waiting. Joe, you'll be able to give us a decision on the Weeb, okay, for next meeting. So if they call, tell them we'll be able to vote on that.
Yeah.
On the 25th.
I'm gonna call them tomorrow and maybe try to go over tomorrow.
That'd be great.
But if not, I'll certainly I'll call them tomorrow and make sure I'm over there and have something written before the next meeting.
Great, thanks, Joe. And what else we have pending? We have the 2 decisions, and then we have the fence. I know Marcia and I, we spoke about that. So you and I will try and get over there next week.
Right.
I know that Jude is not really into a 6-foot fence around giving them the front yard 6-foot fence. We certainly didn't give it. We didn't give it to well, I'll have to look at it. I know Joe had we did the one in Willow there, and they wanted a similar thing. That was right up to the highway. This one's a little further back, but still, Marcia and I are going to take a look too, and I'll go over everything with her.
I guess my confusion is the fence would be on the side. But even if it's on the side, like I see a lot on Pine Grove, there's the front of the house and then the fence is on the side of the house. So what Jude was saying is if the fence goes in front of the house, even though it's running along the side, that's considered a fence in the front yard.
Yes, as soon as it passes that plane of the front of the building, that's considered the side yard.
Gordon, do you have to open this for discussion?
Okay.
No. Joe's saying no. Okay,
No, I said, not no.
Okay. Just saying.
Well, if we don't talk anymore, so.
Okay,
We're just talking about fences in general. We're not really talking about we're not talking about the case. We're talking about
okay.
what is a 6-foot fence and where is it? So in general, talk about fences. And the fact that I'm going to go with her to that's, I don't think we need to open it up. For
Jude
that.
and I went today.
Yeah. So, I have a lot more time next week. So I say that now. And, okay, is there anything else? I guess I'll just mention that the 18th, they have the planning board is having that. So that's next week. the planning board has the planner, I forget her name, right, Michael?
Yep.
So that might, if anybody has concerns or questions and wants to, since I have not sent a letter in from our board, I guess this would be an important time to go if anybody has concerns about the housing mandate, because she would be the one to can answer a lot of questions that we may have.
Michelle, can you get us the Zoom link for that meeting?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
I'll send it to you guys the same morning of the meeting.
Are they doing it in person or is it all Zoom?
It's all Zoom.
Okay, cool.
And
Okay.
there's 2 new cases for next week. Did everybody receive those
Yeah.
2? So there's 2 public hearings for the next meeting.
Okay.
One for an accessory apartment and the other one for a stairway and a rooftop deck. Any
Okay.
takers at this point, or will we decide that later?
Yeah, what's the Twin Gables? Twin Gables, why do they have to get a variance?
Because the stairway would be being replaced.
It's a 10-foot infringement into a 15-foot front yard setback to construct an exterior covered stairway and a rooftop deck. I don't know why the deck would need a
Okay,
variance.
does anybody want that one?
I'll do it. No one else? Oh, Joe will.
Okay, and then we have the Judy Gerson, she just wants an accessory apartment. I guess and that's in an R5, so there's undersized lot issues or whatever, but,
I'll take that.
okay, great, Mike, thanks.
And then Twin Gables, is that you, Joe? Okay,
Okay,
awesome. Thank you.
and then I'll meet Marcia with the
Okay.
Ehrlichman one. We'll try and get that one on going.
I have a general question. Has there ever been a variance granted for fences?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Lots of them. But I am gonna have to say that we've been pretty careful about not granting fences greater than 4 feet in the front yard if it's
Right.
entirely visible from the road.
It's not. This is about 2 football fields back from the road. You can't see it at all.
Well, I think then that's something to take into consideration.
right, because right now, you and Marcia, I mean, you and Jude are sitting on opposite sides of the fence, no pun
Yes,
intended.
yeah.
And so maybe that's why it'd be good if I took a look.
Yeah, I
at,
think so.
what the concerns are. And yeah, because like the one that we did in Willow, that was obvious. It was 6 foot
Right.
along a stream right up to the highway, which was
Yeah.
very intrusive. When you have a stream and you're messing with all that, it's just definitely not a desirable.
But I would think an island of property that's surrounded by state land or something that's, I think there's more of an argument in that direction.
Right. Yeah, I agree. So, yeah, so I'll put my eyes on it and I'll look at this pool too. And then, sounds good. Sounds like we all have our marching orders. So, with that,
Great.
without further objection, I'd like to,
Joe's ready to go.
huh?
Joe's ready to go.
So let's call it a night. Do I have a
Good
second?
night.
All right, great.
Bye.
All right.
Guys, thanks a lot.
Yep.
Okay,
Oh, good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
bye-bye.